evening, guys. My name is P. Gasper. I'm from team here. Topic is my native place. My native place. Salur. There is a beautiful scenery seen in my radio station poster. It's where I was born. Where I was born, and my native place told me so many things. Do such a case. And it is where all the which can find so many restaurants and caves, hotels, and so many places in my native place. Different, and also in also the establishment in study of education system, education system because of so many schools and colleges may so many schools and colleges may parks and gardens, etc. In addition of so many beautiful places like places like scenery of Konam and stations and railway stations, etc. Um, parks. Park is a place where there was many trees and plants, and also enjoyment of people in park for relief for time with the stress and etc. People go to parks with the enjoyment, run and play and etc. The park can be big, small, different things because of the parks can be different.
Which time gap? 3 minutes.
And Salur, my best memory in the Salur Port is my education system was all done in the Salur Port. There was a beautiful place in the memories.
Conclude.
Bhagavati River is one of the major sources of water in the Salur. It was the most helpful to people in the which was bagging of water in their houses, etc. Swimming pools is the best place to enjoy the friends in the free times. Best place to have a peace of mind is our native place. Thank you. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Ma'am. Sure. Swatch can I? Down. Which means to second is acceptable. Hello. Say hello.
Hello.
What's your roll number?
357.
Go ahead.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Krishna Kumar from Mechanical B. So I'm going to present about Suez Canal and world economy. So let us know what Suez Canal. Suez Canal is an artificial sea level waterway which is built in Egypt for mostly used for trade by cargo ships and other things because you cannot import goods from air or land, which will take more time and money. Okay, so why is it important? The Suez Canal is important because the global trade, like 12% of the global trade happens through this maritime sea route. which is a choke point. Choke point is a place like where it has a major economy development each year. This development causes rapid growth in the world economy. So basically, if you need something like coal and other things which are not available in our country, you need to import from that area. So basically, going through around the world will take so much time. Rather than you can use the canal for the transit. Why Suez Canal is so important? Every day you have cargo ships which carry 250 million tons in each day, and there are like 100 ships which passes through this canal, which is very important and essential for the global supply chain. History of Suez Canal. Okay, this place is a very important choke point, as I said before. Uh, when uh, when you have a occupation in this area, you can rule the world. So that's what the other authors say. During the 20th century, there were major conflicts. The last conflict was in 1975, which was at which is known as Six Days War. This canal was built in 18th century by French and British, which was mostly having 1.5 million of workers and slave laborers. This canal was built to overcome the difficult journey around the Cape Canal, which is in South Africa. So let us look at this map. So on the top left, you have a representation of a. If you want to import something from the England to the New Delhi. So basically, the sea route goes through the African continent, and which connects the Cape Canaveral, which is down below in the Africa. So when you build this canal, it divides. First of all, it divides Africa and Asia, but also is an essential route for the shipping routes. Conclusion: the Suez Canal is a critical maritime route passing through the global supply chain, and it is the most significant trade choke point. Thank you.
Okay, let me give you a few good comments and compliments too. Good comments are, please don't be in a hurry when you are talking, and please don't concentrate more on slides which shows that you are not maintaining eye contact. The other thing is, don't show the recollecting thing on your face. These are the comments. Compliments, sir, you have a good comment over your slang. Please utilize that. And you have good, I can say, grammar skill. Utilize that also.
Any questions?
No questions, Parag?
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am P. Hari Krishna. Welcome to my presentation on the same story of Elon Musk. Elon Musk was born in 1971 in South Africa. Most of time spent in Canada because his education. He graduated in engineering at the Pennsylvania College in USA. He is more intelligent at the science. Know. In 10 years, his father and mother will be divorced, and he always much time spends in the father. His father and your age 12, he only invented your new game is called Blaster and sells it $500 in most communication. He only self-learned of computer programming at the age 17. He have invented the new programming in the chip too and sales it the network, and also he are working X.com and some shares with PayPal is the CEO of PayPal, the online transaction fund, and sometimes the PayPal this online transaction which spends the eBay company. They are eliminated from eBay company members and take the decision and said some spares to that $180, $1,000 spent in that SpaceX. He has some network, Solar City, own network, and SpaceX and Tesla. He was the CEO of Tesla from beginning. From beginning, he had Tesla. He had Tesla in starting. He had most. His one star is, carries 170 kilometers, but it's failed to the 83 kilometers. In Tesla, he fails to the lost company, and SpaceX, he has a private company. He has invented. SpaceX is a private company, and it can react. Most of the rockets is having to the International Space Agency. They have high cost. He had tried to give you amount of cost and the less people, and also ready to raise the mass people. Right. He's so famous. Once he tell about Tesla before he CEO, he tells once charge the car, it travels with 1 kilometer, but it fails 83 kilometers. After CEO, he have taken from new company members, and they once he invented the new car model S Tesla. It once charge it travels 1,078 kilometers. Then we are it launched in Roadster on company when everyone is easily attracted that car, even buy it. In SpaceX, it have losses. First, he launched three rockets. Rockets are failed when starting road, and fourth rocket will successfully launched to space agency. And he has, and also they have Solar City government. Elon Musk is always learn about science. He always intelligence artificial. Now we try to Neuralink with them. He had tell future we have robotics is a problem to the man's human beings. So we ready to start the new company Neuralink to attach the new chip to the mind with motivate the robotics into the human life. Thank you.
Should I tell you some comments? Yes, it's good you didn't even concentrate on the slides sharing or you did not even look at the slides. But whatever you have dumped in your brain, you have vomited here. You dumped something in your brain, you vomited it out. No, that is not that we know about the biographies. What I wanted to tell you is you have dumped all information you have dumped here. That's it. There is no presentation here. There is just you were telling something, or you're just giving the information. We want the presentation. During the presentation is missing. But you spoke good. You gave a speech on Elon Musk. Ask if they have questions.
Anybody have questions? Okay, thank you.
Writing letter opportunity. Future of the classroom.
Limit all future classroom. Future classroom. Future classroom is digital technology and classrooms are also examples.
Open your mouth and speak. Don't close it and speak. Open it and speak.
Future classroom digital technology are for
It is not. It is something like mosquito walking behind you. You have to open your mouth and speak. Once again, start doing it. Start doing it.
future classroom.
3.
Education is allowing a faster pace than any many other period recently listed. There's growing awareness among educators and families today's circumstances need to avoid to meet tomorrow's realities. Beyond tools and technologies, students need to develop new skills to solve
What are you doing?
tough problems.
What are you doing? Are you reading what is there on the slide? Present it, dear. Present it. Try to present it.
And express ideas in literacy. Technologies are the future. Drones, robots, microscopes are robots are used in future classroom. One of the already in China is facial reading. The facial reading is backlight is concentration and reality is mind is also. The classroom of the future become more flexible in order to correspond of the individual needs to students and needs of the activities.
Ask if they have any questions. This is not at all the right presentation, but you have few questions. I turn the camera to Jay Prakash.
In future, we can take all the precautions we can take it in classrooms. In future, correct? In future, what are the precautions we can take in classrooms? In future,
More flexibility and innovations. Labs.
History of anime.
start.
Chips. I'm going to present. Good evening, everyone. I'm going to present. Today my topic is history of anime. The first started that in the anime 1970s contents. In the 1930, the 40 in technology and war, and 1950 in same again. Then again in 1960 televisions. In like that 1917, 18 is alternative in arts and golden age. The 1930 we have that crash. Like that today to 2000 on that till now 2010 the computers and the bubbles until today also same who first animated started in 1970. The first animated started in the released in the Japan, and therefore the first anime was properly released in late 1960, earlier or 17. In like that between the Shimura often. The uncertainty comes from the fact that most early Japanese were statement that the reels were finished. In between 1930 and 40, technology and war. Discrete the discrimination that destroys is means the situation, the low fundings and the less average cut or process continue. The studios get more creativity finding the courses fading. Promotions phase the videos and parade the government. In 1950, the some familiars appeared. After the first war and began the seeing names, recognized even the casuals anime fans today. Begin the films were founded in 1948, but you probably know that Toy. The Toy Boy is a very fantastic guy. The film is a company that both Japan and animated in the 1956 to create the animal division. In like said that television in 1960. Prior to 1958, if you wanted to see animations, you can go to that theatricals or have to some wealthy friend with a projectors, access to the reels. In 1961, Tujuko, that guy name is Tujuko Pro Dealer, the very first anime TV series, are who recognized such 1970 lecturers and art. Tujuko left Kushu. These two guys are 1968 in Japan. They found the Tujuko Productions. Two of these studios you might have recognized Madhouse and both founded in 1972. By the end of the 70s, fully serenators as a part of the Japanese popular culture. Thank you.
Yeah, we have questions.
No questions.
Okay, I have questions. Questions. We want 1 second. Trivikram presentation.
Did you ask questions for Trivandrum's
Give chance.
freedom fighters? Pavantal. A great public speaker.
First speaker. Start.
Hi friends, good evening. I am PJL from Mechanical B. Now I want to present about Pawan Kalyan. As we all know about Pawan Kalyan, but I want to say something more about him. He was born on 2nd September 1968 to Anjani Devi and he started his he started his political career in 2008 as the president of Razarajam Party, which was built by his brother Chiranjeevi sir. And Chiranjeevi, when Chiranjeevi merged his party in he stopped his career in 2011, but in 2014, March 14, he founded a new party, new political party, Jansena Party. In 1997, he in 1997 he gave a live demo in front of many karate masters. At that time, after that, after the demo, the karate masters and the judges gave him the power. They gave him the name Pavan. That means the Anjaneya. His first film was Akramai Ikramai, released in 1996. In 2014, March 4, he founded a political party, Jansena Party. but at that time he didn't. But in 2014, our PM Sir Narendra Modi gave a offer to him as the central minister, but he 2018 when the 2018 when the Pawan Kalyan sir was targeted by a bloody media and some politicians, no one can help him ex- except his family. I didn't forget that moment. His problems and his was troubled by all politicians and media, but still he stand tall. I will never forget that day, his pain and his anger, mm, which made us to stand by him. Can you please anyone ask?
What are you looking at? Speech. Did you ask them? Don't you have any questions to ask? You have? Then stand up when he is asking.
Is there any persuasion for compilation coming to politics?
Can I repeat it?
Is there any special reason for having compilation of politics?
Yes, he have at his past he have two ways. One is a very easy way that, but in the other way that is politics. In the politics, he had many troubles, but he can choose. He want to do something for the people. He want to do. He want to change the world. So he entered into politics.
What is the qualification of confidence?
He failed his 10th class for the first time, but he second chance he passed it. He failed his intermediate for the first time. Next time he passed it. But that's not the. He didn't choose that way. Like the educational way, he chose the way which makes the people peaceful.
There is a lot of provisions nowadays, but Ayuras Act only concentrated on
I want to share one thing about it. In 2019, a girl was raped by some people, but no one to stand by her. Only Pawan Kalyan stand by her and supported to her. Uh, that's why I choose Pawan Kalyan.
and
And how many members are there in confidence party?
How one member MLA. In future, the members in the parliament will be increased. I want. I just want to increase the. Definitely, it can be our future CM.
There are so many influencers and content, very useful content.
Because he motivated people very well. His vision, if you think other people's other motivating persons will practice first and next they wrote script and next they speak well. But Pawan Kalyan sir on this spot, they, he speaks well. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Anibabu. The topic is inspiration of Yuvraj Singh. He was born on
It's
December.
not inspiration of Yuvraj Singh.
He was born on December 2, 1981. He is one of the best fielder and best all-rounder in Indian cricket team. He was the vice captain of ODI in 2007 and 2008. He was man of the tournament in 2011 Cricket World Cup and one of the top performance for 2011 ICC World. In a match against England in 2007 for a T20, he was famously hit six sixes in 1 hour. World best world goal. India won a number of matches and you will played well. He was one good batsman and but also good bowler. He take many wickets in ODI, Test and T20. Yuvraj Singh was diagnosed with cancer and cancerous tumor in left lung and in the left side lung. Underwent chemotherapy treatment. He was discharged in 2000. He was discharged in 2012. Discharged in 2012. He was discharged in the March 2012 after completing the final cycle of chemotherapy treatment and returned to India in April 2012. Instead of Foundation, the AS International cricketer Yuvraj Singh announces support for Indian Cancer Society's pre-screening month program. It was an international comeback in 2012 April. He was return match in New Zealand in 2000. called April. We strongly believe that move an attempt towards creating a cancer-free environment. Yoga is here to generate awareness and facilities early detection of cancer. Yoga is in Bangalore, Delhi and Mumbai. Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have any questions?
Do you have any questions? Thank you.
Who is the first person presented today? And who is the other person? Yeah, please come again. It's time for you to present again. Take the microphone. Start your presentation again. Utilize this opportunity at least. So Vikram, what's your roll number?
56.
And the person who spoke now?
51. 51. 51.
After Vikram, who spoke?
Jay. 1499.
Start.
Hi friends, good evening to all. My name is P. Gaswa. I am from Team A. Today my presentation is my native place, Salur. Salur is one of the beautiful place in my childhood days. Living in the, I was born in Salur. Salur is the place in which there are so many, which can easily find so many restaurants, so many restaurants, caves and hotels, and they're also in the addition of so many educational system also because of so many colleges and schools in Saluru. In addition of so many relaxation places like parks, swimming pools, and so many beautiful sceneries like Tona and etc. Walks is a relaxation time which will sit and can run and play in the fogs and relaxation because of the stress of the people going to school from morning to evening and evening come to home and play for the park for some time for relaxation. And my native place, so many traffic jams because of the street is so very small because of the besides of shops, etc. There is a full of traffic in my streets because of the ID vehicles traveled in the street. Salur Fort. In earlier days, kings of Salur was placed in the palace of Salur Fort. It was my first experience of the school days. I was studied in my 1 to 6 in Salur Fort schools. Bhagavati River is the one of my major source of water resources in Salur. So many plants, so many crops and etc. All are dependent on the Bhagavati River. swimming pools, which was the best experience to play with friends and summer vacations also go to swimming pools and enjoy with the family members also. Best place to and best place to peace of mind is our native place. Thank you.
Take microphone. Check yourself on the screen. No one is going to let you know that you have to check. Stand up. Day three. Day once we'll find out whether day two is mentioned. Start here. Start. You can start.
Good evening, everyone. This is Jan Prakash from Mechanical Team. Today my presentation is about freedom fighters. And one of my favorite fighters is Bhagat Singh. He was born on September 27, 1907. His birthplace is Punjab. He gave us a famous slogan, Inkla Jindabad. He was the most energetic participant of freedom fighters. And another one is you all are aware about Mahatma Gandhi. He was born in the Hindustan family. He was worked as a lawyer. When he becomes first Calcutta, he becomes first time.
Did you stop? No one is asking you to stop. Go ahead.
When he first come into his native place, he faced lot of struggles in surrounding and near the places, but he wanted leaders to record surrounding problems. He gave a famous slogan in 90% like Indian Mullahs held. He gave a famous slogan, go there. And another person is Subhash Chandra Bose. He was the Indian national whose defense of British authority of India. He is a hero of a lot of Indians, and he gives us a famous slogan of "You give me that, I gave you that." Thank you.
Importance of heart. Importance of heart.
You can go ahead.
నోట్లు ఇచ్చేస్తాను
What is your
54. Hi everyone, this is Haspekas from Mechanical B section. Today my presentation is about the importance of art. And we are now, nowadays we are having the more talent, but we are suffering to express it. By the arts we can easily express our thoughts and ideas through arts. The importance of arts. And we can see on the screen and presenting the importance of arts. and we know and we know the importance of arts. The arts encourage an improved understanding to self-confidence to everyone and a greater sense of confidence among the student. Art also introduces the express and allows them to use the more creative side on the children's and the nowadays the children are suffering to express their thoughts and the ideas to everyone. By through arts we can easily express it and the what we are having the ideas and the creative mind and we can express through an arts and we can paint it or we can draw it and we can explain to everyone. And next. And you can see on the screen that there is a benefit of arts. Arts stimulates the imagination. Arts makes you brilliant, and art enhances the problem-solving skills. Art boosts some esteems and provides a sense of accomplishment.
Thank you.
And we all know the art is having the more important skill to everyone. And if you can describe the concept of art, you can say that there is a lots of the types of arts including up to there is a 450 above important arts is there, and the next one is the types of arts, and we are having the above 350 arts, and we are choosing only the four things. The most of the people are easy to uh, easy to explain it. And the first one is painting, and second is sculpture, and architecture and literature. And you can see how we can express these things. And next thing, and why this all? Our what purpose? We can choose these four types. Next one, about painting. Painting is the expression of ideas and emotions with the creation of certain artistic qualities in a two-dimensional ways. And we can say the painting is very good art to express anything by and what we are having the imagination and what we are to tell to our public and we can easily can express through art. But painting also we can express and easily they can and they know about that particular topic on the painting. Next one, sculpture. Sculpture is an artistic form in which hard and plastic materials are worked into three-dimensional art objects. And we can see in industries or in some factories, we can through the three-dimensional shapes we can introduce some materials and to express it by through arts. And next one, architecture. Architecture is a general term to describe the buildings and other physical structures. The arts and the science we can designing the purpose buildings and non-building structures. The style of design and the method of construction of buildings. And we can know in engineering purpose, there is civil engineering to construct the buildings or dams or road for a public sector. We can choose the architecture to the claim to everyone and easy to understand. And next one is the literature. Literature is a body of written works. The name has the traditionally been applied to those the imaginative works of poetry and the prose distinguished by the intents of the people and the authors and approved by the artistic excellence of their executions. By and present situation, the students are having the books and in that books there is some poetries and some proses. In that poetry process, the authors can express their through a poem with the beside of the imaginative arts. And you can see on the screen there is a different of arts on the screen. And the first one is painting. The painting is very important to our life skill, and we can get the happiness and we are painting on any item. And next one is sculpture. A sculpture means we can easily can do in a stone. We can take stone and we can it is transformed into beautiful shapes, and we can do it in a person's statue also. And next one is architecture. In this architecture, we can use the building, how to construct building and the plannings of dams and everything. And next one is literature, and literature is very important to our life. The why? Because we can learn by through books and everything. We can easily can understand the poets and proses. Finally, thank you. Thank you. If any questions,
You said art is very important in our life, right?
yes.
How
If you have any one idea about something, a project, and nowadays you are considering in a project, but you didn't have to skill to express it. By through in that time, you can easily draw a and what your imagination in your brain, and you can easily express to everyone, and they can understand easily by through an art by seeing that picture or any art. Any more questions? Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Good back. Take microphone and get back. Ayappa, adjust the camera. Towards, yes, good. Go ahead. Come a step front. Yes, start.
Good afternoon. I'm Raj from Mech-B.
What is that? Open your mouth and speak.
Good afternoon to all. I'm Raj from Mech-B. Where my feeling is impacts of movies on youth. Nowadays, movies have become a great source of entertaining to the mainly for younger generation. There are movies can give us stressful to the people who are in busy lives. Movies are the best source for entertainment. There are some negative impacts and positive impacts on movies on the younger generation. Some positive impacts of some positive impacts of movies on younger
Are you
generation.
speaking or are you telling or are you talking to yourself? What are you doing?
There are some positive impacts of movies on youth. There are mainly the comedy movies used for refreshment when their busy lives are there. And some movies gives for wonderful ideas to the younger generation what is happening in our country and world. And this is happening in the news. I think movies cannot affect the younger generation because they can't do what is happening in movies. They're not imitating everything what is happening in movies. There are some negative impacts also because younger generation will do what movie shows everything to imitate like smokings everything they can do what movie shows. So there are some positive and negative everything is there in movie. So as my view movies are not impact on movies because they know what is happening, what is what and what is not because they are not kids. They are younger generation. Yes, ma'am, because they are not kids, the younger generation, they know what to do. Because movies can't affect the people, they are only the entertaining source to nowadays because they are in busy lives Movies only the best source of entertainment. So there are movies. Not important. No ma'am. Thank you.
So the people who have
Any questions?
listened to him or observed him, is this a presentation? What did he do then? Even while he is reading, did he open his mouth completely? Why is it so? First time. Huh?
Thank you. Good evening to you. My name is Yashwant. Today, my PPT, my presentation was attractive places in India. India is the South Asian country which having the several territories from many Himalayan peaks and to Indian Ocean. In North, Mughal Empire memorial includes Delhi Red Fort, complex of Mashu, Jama Masjid, and take the both of the Ganges in Varanasi. And we have the famous destination places like Taj Mahal, Kashmir, Shimla, Gangtok, Jaipur, Mysore, Manali, Goa, and we have some type of historic destinations in India. It is was the backbone of India. Like we know that the Taj Mahal and Red Fort, Agra Fort, and Awa Mahal and Gateway of India. And we have the illustrations like Srinagar, Manali, Nainital, Mussoorie, Shimla, Munahar, Kerala. It was located. Munahar is located in Kerala. Darjeeling, West Bengal, Ooty, Tamil Nadu. And thank you for the giving this opportunity. Any questions?
You just told the list of places, dear. Where is the presentation in that?
Any questions?
Suppose in Italy there are many attractive places, but why only choose only India?
Because we are Indian, no bro. Because India is my native place. So,
Do you have questions or no?
Because these are the backbone of India. Yes, these are only historical places and hill stations and so many places. Are any questions? Thank you. Name next slide. Ayappa.
40.
Read it.
Watch it out.
Career in mechanical. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to my presentation. Today, I will going to present you that career in mechanical engineering. In my talk, I am focusing on three major issues. Um, these are the today agenda of our topic. We are going to discuss these topics, um, how how the mechanical engineering will started, that is the history of mechanical engineering, and how the life to be in mechanical engineering, and what are the involvements we are going to take in mechanical engineering, and what are the benefits we get uh, to be an mechanical engineering, and also what are the sub branches we have, and at last some of the successful persons by taking graduation in mechanical engineering, and what are the opportunities we get after graduating from the mechanical background, and from all this what we are getting the outcomes, and we also discuss about the salary packages also. Let's move on to the what is the history of the mechanical engineering. Mechanical engineering started with the industrial revolution with a growing demand for machinery. In the later part of 18th century, with development of steam engine, started with the development of steam engines. Human life started with the uh, wheels, and taking that revolution going to the now we are using big machineries, and helpful to the helpful to the people to minimize their work and creating the time efficiency. And let's move on to the next slide. Life in mechanical engineering. In mechanical engineering, we are going to do and deals with designing, and in the sector of developing, and in the sector of testing also. These are the not only three. They are more in mechanical life in mechanical engineering also. I mentioned here three main points here, and next next one is the now I'm next one I'm going to tell about involvement, how mechanical engineering take involvement in particular branch. um, involve Student involves in mechanics. This will helpful to the create machineries and dynamics. And next one is thermodynamics. Thermodynamics deals with the heat transformation. And next one, material science. These are all discussed. These are all place to create the place of steel.
steel and iron materials. And next one, what are the benefits we get to be in mechanical engineering? And we have a lot of opportunity, a lot of options to do board academics, and we are aware, and we are also aware to the forefront of future, and we are also can be easily adopted the newly launched technologies also. And next one, what are the branches, what are the sub branches we have in mechanical engineering? That is thermal, the main sub branch is thermal engineering. This thermal engineering deals with the heat transformation. In this thermal engineering, lot of roles and lot of opportunities in industries to the mechanical engineering. And aerospace engineering, this aerospace engineering deals with the aeronauticals. And in aerospace engineering, mechanical engineering get placed in navy, and armed forces also. There are a lot of chances in also DRDO. And next one, automobile engineering. We almost living with the most with vehicles like cars, bikes, and etc. These are all comes under the automobile engineering. Cars, buses, bikes. These are all designed and created by the automobile engineers. And some successful people who have to discuss are George Defensa and James Ford and Rutherford Diesel. And Rudolf Diesel is the first. He created the first diesel engine and succeeded in it. Um, it, this phenomena, it created his career. And next one, James Watt, he created the first steam engine. And next one, George Stephenson, he invented and he discussed also horsepower in engine. And next one, what are the outcomes we get after by getting graduation from the mechanical engineering? We can easily solve the problems what are we seeing in the society, and we can also easily uh, give the solution to the particular problem. And next one, what are the opportunities we have to be in mechanical engineering? That is, we also go to mechanical engineering, and we also eligible for the government jobs, and we also eligible for software field, and we also eligible for civil service. Not in this all, there are many opportunities in India to get into the chance in particular field. Um, and at last, we are going to the last topic, average salary package of mechanical engineering. Um, in India, average salary package of mechanical engineering design or designer paid by 4,10,000 rupees around. And CAD engineering 3,95,000 around. And management designing, um, he got paid in average package of 4,05,000. Now I am concluding this session. Thank you. I am happy to take your questions. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Just go a step back. Start. Why is this? Last point. Is this your mic? Is this your
Good evening to all. Myself Kumar. I tell about the Indian Army. The Indian Army is the base of the land and the Indian communication of the Indian Army force. The Indian Army is organized from the actors of the East Indian campaign, and the unit of the reasoning of Indian Army have the derived of historical having the particular service and to better of the campaign to the world. The aim or objective to primarily the missiles of Indian Army to enhance the national security and national unity. It is the conducted human research operational during in national communities and other situations. Indian Army Day is celebrated 15 January in every year in Indian ecological of in the chief of the common in 15 January in 1949. And to communicate variation of satellite in Indian Army Day is the celebrating 15th January in Indian Gate in New Delhi. The bravery to honor with the devising of the medal, Seva medal and historical law. And Kashmir serving to the army numbers are bravely to highly respecting Seva medal. Thank
Where is this book? There is no proper ending.